It is March 2026, and I have to ask, do you remember when the ultimate financial milestone was signing the deed to your first home? Because looking at the data right now, it feels like that script has been completely rewritten. We aren't seeing a bubble, but we certainly aren't seeing a boom. What is actually happening out there?
It's a standoff. Honestly, it feels like a high-stakes chess match where both sides are terrified to make a move. The wait-and-see game we saw back in 2025, that has evolved into a hard reality. We have moved from speculation to pure utility. If it doesn't work for me right now, I'm not buying it.
So let's talk about that standoff. Why is nobody moving? Is it just stubbornness?
It's the affordability gap. It has become a canyon. On one side, you have sellers dealing with inflated construction costs and land scarcity, especially with those new land price frameworks from last year. They literally cannot afford to lower prices. We are seeing high-end apartments hitting over $5,000 per square meter.
5,000? That is steep.
It is incredibly steep. And on the other side, you have buyers who simply can't reach that shelf. So the secondary market freezes. But here's the interesting psychological shift, the flight to quality. Investors are done buying potential. They don't want a plot of land in the middle of nowhere that might be valuable in 10 years. They want legal transparency, and they want the metro line finished and running outside their front door.
That makes sense. People are tired of empty promises, but if they aren't buying, they have to live somewhere.
Exactly. Welcome to the rental boom. And this isn't just because people can't buy. It's because the math of buying makes zero sense right now. Mortgage rates are hovering between 9 and 11%.
Ouch.
Right. When you crunch the numbers, the monthly cost of owning is nearly double the cost of renting. So search volumes for rentals are up 20% year on year. But there is a deeper layer here, specifically with Gen Z.
Is this the avocado toast argument again?
No, it's smarter than that. It's a lifestyle pivot. The younger workforce is prioritizing mobility over a 30-year debt sentence. They don't want a mortgage, they want access. We are seeing a massive surge in branded rentals, buildings with gyms, co-working spaces, and professional management. It's the subscription economy finally hitting real estate.
That is a fascinating way to put it. We don't own our music, we don't own our movies, and now we don't own our homes.
Precisely. And for landlords, this is the wake-up call. If you want those 5% yields, which are finally coming back, by the way, you have to offer a product, not just a box. Tenants in 26 will pay a premium, but they demand safety, smart home tech, and automation.
So the days of being a passive landlord are over.
Completely. Cash flow is king. If your property isn't generating rent, it is just a liability on your balance sheet.
That is a sobering thought to end on. It really makes you wonder, if this trend holds, are we looking at a future where home ownership becomes a luxury relic of the past rather than a standard necessity?
It's very possible. The definition of security is changing.
Something to think about before you sign that next lease. Thanks for breaking it down for us. Stay grounded, everyone.